to love Keesee's nail, where the goal is to make you love my nails by the end of this video. If you are new, welcome. I still have, oh my gosh, like I did those what do you call it, those eyeshadow nails, and eyeshadow is still all over this palette. I mean, all over this nail form, and I'm like, it's a little annoying because it kind of gets in stuff when you least expect it. So I definitely should have cleaned these off instead of just moving along. So I'm just gonna do that really quickly. But yeah, if you are new here, welcome. Make sure that you subscribe to my channel because you're gonna love it here. I am a beginner nail tech. I've been doing this consistently since I would say March of this year. I've been really consistent with getting this going, and I am proud of that because my channel is growing. I have about like 82 subscribers. It's not a lot, but it's more than I started with. I started with 0. So there's at least 82 of you who decided to hit that subscribe button, and I am also thankful and grateful. Appreciate you already. And for those who haven't hit subscribe yet but you are watching, I appreciate you too. Just don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you go. All right, now that mess is over, let me clean this up. I am working on, this is a video on smile lines. I am doing some French nails. Ooh, I'm making more of a mess. I'm trying to clean up a mess and making more of a mess. But anyway, my birthday is coming up really soon. It's August 14th, and I'm gonna do some birthday nails. Now, these may not be my birthday nails, but I'm working on different nails that I may possibly wear for my birthday. So I'm excited about that. Today I'm working on French. Reason why is because as a nail artist, you should definitely know how to do French nails. It is a must, it is a necessity, okay? So we are working on these smile lines today because the only way I'm going to get great at it is to continue to work on them. And I love that classic look. I think it's so cute. And I like to have the like kind of elongated nail beds because these are what my nails look like. So adding on these press-ons and having elongated nail beds just looks so cute to me. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my Beetles base. I'm most likely doing 2 coats. I usually do about 2 coats of this. And then I am gonna go in with my nude color that I want to do, which is going to be this in number 393. This comes in a set of 6, I believe. It is linked in my Amazon. It is linked in my Amazon link in the description box, so be sure to check that out. It's a few different nudes. They're really, really nice, and this is the one I happen to really like for me. So this is the one I'm going to use today. So I'm just going to kind of speed through that part and get to working on those smile lines. Let's go. So I switched out the nail forms. These are exact same nails, but I decided it would be easier for me to do the smile lines if I was able to pick up the nail individually and work on it versus have it on the nail form where I can't work on the nail individually. Okay, so they're all nice and nude. I'm actually going to go over them with my matte top coat. Now, these nails are going to be matte. So I could do the top coat at the end, but I want to go ahead and do it now. Just because I don't want to wipe off the sticky layer. I just want to put a top coat on it and then get into the smile lines versus wiping off the sticky layer and doing the smile lines. So that's what I've decided to do. That's what I'm going to do. Why? I don't know, but that's what I'm going to do. So let's go. Now I know why I wanted to do this first. Oh, there's a whole piece. See, this is what I mean. Look at the whole top. No mat on it. I don't know how I'll be missing that part, but that's what happened. That's why I also didn't want to wipe off the sticky layer, because it seems that I'll be missing this part. So I'm going to go ahead and polish over that and make sure I get every piece of that. But the reason why I wanted to go ahead and do this layer of matte is because I'm actually going to shape up the nails around the edges before I go in with my smile lines, because it's a little shaky on the edges. I want them to be nice and crisp. I want the nails not to be bulky on the sides and things like that. So this is a part of the reason why I wanted to do my matte top coat and then do my smile lines and then do matte over it. Because yeah, I believe I'm finishing with matte. But making sure I get the matte over the edges, because that looks insane. I don't know how I'm missing that part. Like, I definitely be thinking I'm going over the top, but clearly I'm not. And I see on this side too. It's a little too much. I need to thin that out. It's been a minute since I've done a matte nail, I feel. So I'm excited about these nails as well to be matte. I just wanted to show this hand real quick. I did a much better job of doing the edges, but there's still some spots where the edge needs to be filled in with matte. So here I go again.
Now I'm just going to take my nail file and shape up the nails and get rid of the little bit of bulkiness that was created from polishing the nails at the tips, on the sides. Just get a more sharper, cleaner shape.
So now I have my nails ready for my French. I've decided I'm using these Keesee gel liners. This is the pink. It comes in a set of, I think, 24. This isn't necessarily the pink I want to use, but it's very thick, and that's why I'm using it from these liners. Ooh, my Lord, I don't know what in the world that was about. So I'm just getting some out, and then I decided I'm also going to mix it with the white. Look at that. Look at that. I'll clean it off later, but I want to mix it with white to make it even lighter, and maybe even some of it be that color pink. We'll see. So I'm also going in with my Model 1 nail art brushes. All right, so it's been a while since I've done smile lines with a longer brush, but if you've been watching me before, if you've seen some of my videos, you've seen I've struggled with this, and part of the reason why I was struggling is because I wasn't using the right brush. It needs to be very, very thin. Some people, the longer the better for them. For me, I'm not sure exactly what my sweet spot is with this, with the liner brushes. And oops, I need to mix my color. So give me a sec. I want to mix these two to come up with a lighter pink. So let me see how that turns out. Yeah, I want it kind of like super, like almost like a baby pink. But then I kind of may want to even use some of the darker pink too at some point. I don't know. I don't exactly know what I'm going to be doing. I just know I want this to be pink. That I do know. So it's not much mixed, but we're going to go with it. And this is just for when I need to clean the brush, if I need to clean the brush. So I'm going to do my lines. Here we go. Got a little shaky there. And it gets shaky as soon as I take my finger off. I actually should have buffed my nail after going over the sides, but it's okay. Yeah, so this is more so, I feel like sometimes with this, I need to do another finger. I hate using my pinky for that. I'm gonna curve this in, but I just wanted to get more of the same type of line on this side. So I know some people do like the whole A. I know there's different ways to do the smile line, but I would say the number one thing to do is to get the right brush. The right brush will make you feel so much more confident in your smile lines. That's number one, I would say, the right brush. And then also just try to make sure that you use your fingers and steady yourself. That's something else I would say. And on that side, I have to go up and from the top to the bottom, and from this side, I have to go more so from the bottom to the top. And then I kind of turn the nail a little bit to get that curve. Now I wanted to make this very slim on the top, so to speak. Oh, I don't know what that was that I just did right there. It's okay, it will be fixed. So, which means making it's not gonna be as I want it to be a little more slender. I gotta get this, it's like lint in this. So this side, I really like how it's looking. Trust me, y'all, this is the brush that is helping me the most. The brush, and doing my best to try to remain steady as I go. And I already see right here, this is gonna have to come and be a little slender, more slender over on the sides. And that's basically how I do my smile line. Now you see on the top, I have to connect it a little better. So yeah, basically I'm gonna actually remove some of that because I like how it is on this side. This side I want a little further down. But the best thing, so this is also why I like to have acetone ready to go. I'm just gonna take one of my brushes and do a little cleanup. Actually, I'll take one of these brushes, the one that I used before, yeah. Dip it in the acetone. And I'm just gonna clean up that one little part over here. Very steady, because I like how the other side looks versus that side. I'm getting this a little better. The goal is to connect that high arch and make it look really, 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 really pretty. And like I said, try to keep my hand as steady as possible. All right, and that's it. This is how I create the perfect smile line. For me, it's just concentrating on keeping these lines straight. And like I said, once you get the perfect tool to do this, it's so much easier and you'll breeze through this. The wrong tool will have you wasting a lot of time because no matter what, it'll never be as perfect as you need it to be because you're using the wrong tool. So just make sure to invest in good tools when you're doing nails. And these Model 1 brushes were not expensive whatsoever. So I don't mean buy the most expensive brush. What I do mean is buy a quality brush. Buy quality brushes. There are some brush sets on Amazon that it has 1,000,001 brushes in it. So you think, oh, these are great. They have a bunch of brushes. I'm a nail tech. I'm sure I'm gonna need all these brushes. And then you get them and they're like trash because they're not thin enough whatsoever. And then you're like, what the heck did I just spend my money on? When you're trying to design and create with them and you're not getting what you want out of it. And it's just simply like, I would say, and it's just simply just, you know, not always the cheapest thing is the best thing for you. Or the most convenient thing is not always the best thing for you. But I do believe you can find the tools you need on Amazon to start out. I would just say, like, once you're charging people, some things you're probably going to invest a little more money in to make sure that the quality is even better. And you may go with some reputable nail brand polishes or whatever, just because you know that, you know, there's plenty of people out there, nail techs out there using them and they have no problems with it. So you might, you know, invest in different things. Like when the nail tips that I'm using right now, I love these for myself. I don't know if I'll be using them for clients, but there are some nail tips that I want to invest a little more money in for my short nails that I want to do. When I want to do clients, I want to do a lot of short nails. For people who, you know, like to keep their nails done, but I don't know, maybe they work at a hospital, you know, maybe there's certain things. Or maybe they work in a place where they can't have long nails. Their nails have to look more natural, things like that. I want to make nails for people like that as well. So I definitely need to invest in some quality short nails in different styles. And I don't have those now because I'm not taking clients right now. But when I do, that's something I'm going to make sure I offer. I'm going to make sure I source some really good ones and offer those. And myself, I'll even be wearing them, because when it comes to me doing stuff like my own hair, I cannot braid my hair. I cannot do cornrows with long nails. I have to have short nails. Like, this length is too long for me to braid my own hair. So something like that. And it's like, I don't want to just have my nails done, and as soon as I need to braid my hair, I got to take them off and my nails aren't done. Like, no, I want to be able to be like, oh, let me put this short set on because I'm going to be doing my hair this week. Like that type of thing. Okay, so another tip I have for beginner nail techs is, don't worry if you take a long time doing something. The more you do it, the quicker you'll become and the better you'll become. It definitely takes me a while to do smile lines. I know this already. I know I'm going to be investing a lot of time to get them done. I'm not discouraged though. I'm not going to be like, oh, it takes me too long, let me not do it. Like, no, it takes me too long. Let me do it more. Let me practice more so that I can get quicker at it, and let me figure out the best technique that works for me. Because there's different ways to do it, and some of those ways help people on their time. It helps them be faster. So it's like, I need to practice and work on these things. You know what I mean? Not be discouraged and be like, oh, I take too long, I'll never be able to get this done. A lot of your favorite nail techs took a long time too when they first started. A lot of them are doing things that they couldn't necessarily do when they first started, but now they're experts at it. So you have to just remember, you're in the beginning stages of your own journey, and just focus on getting better by practicing, taking the time to practice your craft. That's how you get better at it. So don't get discouraged at all. You will get better as long as you're working on it. You can't just hope and wish and pray you'll get better and not take any action. So this is me taking action. Me starting this YouTube is me taking action to kind of hold myself accountable and get things done. That is what I decided to do. And that is what I am doing. So this definitely isn't as thick as I thought it was. See, this is one of the things I mean. Like, when it comes to nail polishes, I need to invest in some really opaque eye polishes. Lord, what is eye polishes? Nail polishes. I do. It'll take, like, I've seen people, they'll go over stuff once and then that's it. Whereas me, I have to at least do 2 things. 2 layers of something, and I don't want to do 2 layers. I want to keep it at 1 and keep it moving. Like, to cut my time down on doing things. But no, I can't cut my time down because I have to do multiple layers of something like this. It can be a little annoying. Just kind of mess that up a little bit. So this is the nail, and now I'm ready to cure it.
All right, now that we got that first nail out of the way, I'm going to speed up the process. I am doing the second coat already on this one just because I wanted to see how it looked. I've mixed up more polish for myself. I think this one even may be a little bit darker, but as you can see, I put me doing the smile lines for this thumbnail in real time. It does take me a while. Imagine if I was doing clients' nails and I had a bunch of clients and they wanted smile lines. Like, it's going to take me a while. It took me, at least 10 minutes on this one nail. And then I have to go back and do a second coat of it too, which is quicker because I have the outline, but still. So yeah, that's why I was saying, Right now, using these nail colors is fine. I'm not gonna invest any more money in nail colors right now because once again, I do not have a clientele. I'm not selling nails, so I'm gonna leave it be. But when it gets to a point where I actually am selling my press-on nails, I will be investing more money in nail polishes that are thicker, so I only have to do one coat. I will invest more money in the tools I use, in the press-ons that I'm using, and things like that, because then it will make sense. Right now, I'm just practicing, so money-wise, to continue to invest money into something that is supposed to make me money, but it's not making me right now, in my opinion, does not make sense. I have enough things to be able to practice and create nails and show them on YouTube and give tips when I know tips and things like that. And that's all I need to be doing right now. So as I go along, I get faster and I get better, even within this set. So that's how I know that if I were to do this more often or more sets, I would only get better, I would get quicker, and I would get more confident. My hands would get more steady. It's one of those things, it's kind of like muscle memory. The more you do something, the more your body remembers, so the more your fingers will remember, and it just becomes second nature. So that's why it's important not to give up and keep at what you're doing, because you're only going to get better. The only way you won't get better is if you do not work on it.
Okay, y'all, so they are done. I didn't film me doing multiple layers just because it's, you see what's going on there. But these are my smile lines. Are they perfect? No, but they are getting better and better. It still takes me a little while to get them done. That's also because of the colors I use are not opaque enough, and so I had to do multiple layers on these. So that's another beginner tip is remember, if you can't, I would say don't fully invest in expensive polishes and things like that at first. Get some stuff to play around with, and then when you want to upgrade, then like I said, source out, look at your favorite YouTubers, people who have been doing this for a while, and see what are the best polishes to get, and then invest in those so that you only have to polish things once, maybe 2 layers. But you definitely don't want to be doing smile lines doing 2-3 layers. You only want to have to do 1. All right, so now I'm going to go in with my Model 1's matte top coat. I'm just going to put this pink aside. I doubt I'm doing anything else with that. I have no clue what I'm doing with these nails yet. I just know I want them to be matte. So I'm going to make them matte. Other than that, I don't have a clue what I want to do. Okay, so I took a bunch of stuff out because I don't know what I want to do whatsoever. I kind of still want to have chrome on this nail. So I was like, you know what? Let me just pull this chrome out and see. Like, I literally have caviar out. I have a bunch of stuff out. It's crazy. Let's see if I put chrome on this mat, how that looks, and will it stay? Looks cute right now, but that doesn't mean it's gonna stay. I just like that light color going on. But I definitely feel like it's gonna come off. You see that clearly? It's just like a little light little sheen on this. I kind of like it. Adds a little something different to the pink. Once again, I'm not sure this is gonna stay.
So I'm using this nail glue right now, and I'm gonna just go ahead and put a charm right there. I still haven't figured out exactly what I want to do with the nail design, but this is my ring finger, so I'm definitely going to put a charm on it and then figure it out from there. So this nail glue from eBasket, I think that's what it said, something like that. It's like a 2-in-1 or 3-in-1, so I think it's like a base gel as well. So it's not the sturdiest or best glue at all, but I decided to put that down all on the French part, and I believe I go in with, I decided to use the caviar. Like I said, I didn't really know what I was going to do, but I decided like, oh, I think caviar would be nice on this. So now that I figured out how my ring finger is gonna look, I'm going in with the Macart rhinestone glue, and I'm basically just gonna bling out each nail in different ways. All the things that you see down on my mat, I'm gonna use them, and I'm literally just freestyling it and figuring out as I go. So I don't have a clue where the footage went for those two nails, my pinky and my middle finger, but we're just gonna keep on going because I'm like, what happened?
So these are the nails. I'm just curing the thumb right now. I have to repaint with matte just to get rid of the shiny parts. And after that, I will come back and do the final reveal. Okay guys, so I'm actually not done. I decided to polish these with my top coat. And I'm gonna add this pretty chrome over it. And then I realized something with my chrome. So I've done chrome a couple of times and I'm wondering why sometimes it's not sticking. And the reason why is because I'm curing it all the way on 60 seconds to 60 seconds, and then sometimes it over cures and it no longer sticks. So I've been doing this at 30 seconds. And when I do it at 30 seconds, the chrome sticks perfectly. So that is something I just learned. I feel like some things you learn just by doing. Some things you learn, you know, we might want to watch a video and learn something. I knew how chrome worked. I just didn't realize, you know, that you need to kind of change how long you set your top coat in order for the chrome to stick. Because I've done chrome curing the top coat for 60 seconds and it stuck, so I didn't realize it was a problem. But there's a big difference. Like sometimes, you know, your chrome could look really glittery, and then sometimes it looks chrome. And so when it has that glittery look, it's because it's not actually chrome yet, you know? And then sometimes I'll put the chrome on after curing for 60 seconds, and I'll go to rub the chrome in, and it does not stay. And I'm like, why is it just coming off? And that's, well, it's over cured. So just wanted to come in and say that because I'm realizing some things. I really did like these matte, but I ended up, once I added, I tested it out on the other hand. Once I added the chrome, I added the chrome to one nail and I was like, oh no, it can't stay just the one nail because it doesn't look right. So I automatically had to delete the rest of them. So that's basically what happened and the reason why I am now making all of these shiny. I'm trying to make sure I get the top coat off of the jewels. But yeah, even like this is super pretty, just like that. But the chrome, wait till you see the chrome. So what do you think of this set like this, how it looks right now? Would you stop right here? Now mind you, I do have to shape the nails still. I like to go over it again at the end and make the end sharper. So that's why there's no caviar beads at the very end of the nail, because I want to shape that off. But yeah, what do you think of these right now? Do you like these? So here are the nails. I really love the chrome. I think it looks very pretty. And these are possible birthday nails. I'm going to insert the final result. So I clearly ended up making them shiny instead of matte and added chrome, and I like them better now. I did like them the way they were, but I feel like the chrome added a nice little touch to them that I'm feeling.
So here they are, the final result of these nails. They're so pretty. They turned out really nice. The chrome is very subtle, like very subtle. It's like they have to be turned a certain way for you to really see them, but they're still really, really pretty. I think I'm going to pair them with a dress for my birthday. I'm not doing anything for my birthday, guys, but I'm still going to get dressed and get cute and put up a birthday post, which I'm literally finishing up the editing process on my birthday right now, August 14th. So happy birthday to me, and make sure you like this video, hit the subscribe button, and turn on those post notifications, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
Like it, and I like it, and I like it, and I like it, 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 I like it.